Hey, welcome Aries to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. What's up? So guys, welcome here. Thanks so much for tuning in to your December wealth and abundance reading. So I'm using the Gilded Tarot, which is my favorite deck, and I have to confess that I have kind of been ignoring this deck because I've got a couple really good new decks, but Spirit guided me to use Old Faithful for your December wealth and abundance reading. So hopefully we get a nice read for you, and I hope you enjoy it. So definitely comment down below what you think of the reading, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. So it helps me grow my channel so I can keep on keeping on for you guys. So anyway, hope you're all doing amazing, and let me just focus on the first question while I'm shuffling here. So we have the current financial situation for Aries, so let's have a look at that. I'll just shuffle one more time, and I feel like I need to do a deck cut. I'm not going to look at the card. I'll show the camera, and I'll pull it. So what have we got here? Ooh, yes, we have the King. We have the mighty King of Swords, who is the Rainmaker. You know, he's so smart and analytical. You know, this is a really intense energy for you. So it's like you can actually visualize what is going to happen for you financially. I'm sort of getting the feeling that lots of you are not quite at the place where you want to be when it comes to your funds, you know, your financial wealth. It could be a little bit more glorious, but I mean, using your foresight and like this cold analysis of what needs to be done, it doesn't mean you have to be cold in your whole life. And then we have the sun sort of shining in the background there on the throne. Looks a little bit blurry. I'm really feeling that I need to clarify this card. I wasn't going to do a clarifying card here, but there's got to be more to that, because like Aries is so passionate, right? Fire sign, and like to lead like emotionally, rather than that cold analysis that I was getting here. So let's see what else is going on with this card, because I feel like there's more to it than that. So it's like you do have a new opportunity coming in here with the Two of Wands. So you have to consider it carefully. You could be getting one or two offers. You could be looking at what needs to be happening for the rest of your life. Like at this point in your life where, okay, yeah, I'm kind of done with the status quo. I'd like things to change a little bit. So how am I going to make that happen? So your current situation is you should probably be diarizing where you are and what needs to change, and focusing on that every day. Like from where I'm sitting right now, I can see my vision board, and it has everything that I will be achieving, you know. So never lose sight of that, you guys, and really make it a point to dedicate time to looking at the future, because you can create your own future here and probably create more than one excellent opportunity for you. So the second card is going to look at, will money come in soon? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Will money come in soon? This is really interesting here, guys. So we've got the Hanged Man. So it's kind of changing your perspective. What is your current perspective on money? How are you feeling about money right now? And this could all tie into that journaling, that diarizing I was talking about earlier. And what's really interesting here is you can see the Hanged Man. What he's hanging from upside down is the symbol of the sun that we see here in the King's throne, and it's also the symbol of the Gilded Tarot. So like, have you put yourself in a bit of a box when it comes to earning money? Are you afraid to step outside your current path? Like, it's time here to sort of really analyze what you're doing. you know, passion is great, but what's your plan? So that didn't really answer the will the money come in soon. So again, I'm going to clarify this card because not shockingly for Aries, there's a whole lot of energetic levels to sort of see through. So let me define that card a little bit more. This is amazing. So we have the Ace of Wands. So you could be getting some sort of invitation to do something new. The universe has a new offer coming in for you. It's got a great big shining bright idea, but are you going to be so stuck in your current path that you feel like it's going to be too uncomfortable? So the answer is yes. Money can come in for you soon, but like the disclaimer is, are you going to be able to look at it the right way to make it benefit for you? And that's where the energy of the King of Swords comes in, because he's going to sit down with you and do sort of a profit and loss sheet. So you're going to have a look at that and kind of leave emotion out of it until you really look at the cold hard facts here, and then you can bring in that Aries fire. And now you know how I got my channel name. So look at the third card here. Is actually, it's an excellent follow-up to what we've been looking here with the first and second. So the opportunities to consider, guys, I don't feel like I've got the right card yet. So let me just do a shuffle. What are your opportunities to consider? Financial opportunities. I put a dollar sign. And sometimes I don't understand my own shorthand. So anyway, okay, I'm being called to do a deck cut. Okay, so Spirit has a message for you, you guys. I pulled the Hierophant card here. So have you been getting impulses? Have you been getting messages that are a little bit unclear, or you're not quite listening to them because it's coming into your head and you're like, what? Or like you've been having weird dreams that you can't quite interpret? Have you been waking up consistently at the same time-ish, you know, within minutes? Okay, so here's some advice. Do some meditation so you can get in touch with your guides, because your ideas, and even if the idea doesn't happen right away during the meditation, it probably will if you consistently meditate. The recommended amount is 10 to 15 minutes a day. There's no wrong way to meditate. So just check it out, and it's quite calming, so it'll be a benefit regardless. If you're having some bizarro dreams and they don't quite make sense, write them down and then check out a dream dictionary later on. What was the other thing? If you're seeing like angel numbers, you can check them out. Like, I forget what else I said. Dreams. Oh, and if you're like waking up at certain time in the middle of the night, like stay awake for a little while and take a pen and paper and start writing, and the message should flow through you onto the pen and paper. So your spirit guides could be giving you messages, but obviously we don't all speak the same language, so you might need some help with interpreting those, but you are being contacted by your angels, your guardian angels. It could be your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self trying to talk to you, and they're like, oh, this human, come on, pay attention. So there's kind of tips and tricks to be able to hone in on those messages to help you to the highest regard. Okay, so the fourth card is who or what projects are going to be financially beneficial. So this is kind of interesting. So we have the Ten of Swords here, which shows the end to a cycle of worry. So that doesn't really help illuminate, right? This could be the old way of you thinking about money, just kind of exiting. I was going to say laid to rest, but I mean, that's maudlin. So again, I'm going to clarify. I'm seeing a little bit of highly anxious energy around money for you, Aries. And I don't think it's, you guys are, I don't want to say scraping by, but some of you could be. But some of you are really sick of this cycle of like possibly like paycheck to paycheck with a little bit of money left over for entertainment or saving or whatever, but definitely stuck in a rut. So, but it's coming to an end here, Aries. At least the way you feel about it will change, and once you feel differently, things will change for you. So let's pull another card. Okay, so you might be looking at too many options here. You could be listening to too many people. So sometimes it's not who to take advice from, it's who not to take advice from. Like when you have tons of people coming in and giving you their opinion on what you need to be doing, first of all, never tell an Aries what to do unless you know how to approach them. Am I right? Amen. So, look at your options very carefully. Look at who you need to talk to, whose advice you value, and remain tactful if people come in too hot and heavy with their advice, because most people are well-meaning, but they just don't know that they're being an idiot and they're crossing the Aries line of danger. So keep that in mind here. And I'm being guided actually to pull one more card up on top of that question. So so this is somebody that you get along with very well could be coming in here. Somebody and pay attention to who kind of lights your fire, Aries, like who makes you feel. And it looks like it's going to be Aries, Sag, or Leo. They're going to come in with some sort of advice or an offer. And it actually, it's going to be the person, and you might not know them, where you feel like really uplifted and excited and happy to be around that person. And they're probably going to offer you that new path here that we're seeing with the Two of Wands, right? So they could be that guiding light for you. This could also be if you know somebody who's on the other side right now, on the other side of the veil. They could be your guardian angel. Like, do not underestimate the power of your guardian angels, guys. Because we did pull the Hierophant, so that's really an indication that there's somebody around you, not physically, from the spirit world, watching out for you. And for me, I always feel like I have my guardian angel, Charlie. I ask him for help all the time, but he's been gone for a while. So, and then I feel like my grandmother is always around me. My grandma, Collins, on my dad's side. I feel like she's always around me. So I always ask her for advice. But anyway, enough about me. So let's look at the outcome here, Aries, for you. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm going to stop doing the Meg Ryan yes scene from, what's that movie? Great card. So your outcome is just going to be this amazing love affair with abundance. This is really just speaks of your destiny to have an access to the highest level of wealth and abundance that the universe has to offer. It's your absolute destiny, Aries. And I feel like there's some hard times for many of you watching, but that old adage, they say that people with a difficult past, they're meant for amazing things. And that's what I'm seeing here for you, Aries. You could have struggled, but it's going to be, your cycle is ending here soon, and it's really like the heavens are just going to open up here and bless you in such an abundant way. You could also be, if you're single, meeting somebody that could sort of elevate you to another level. And like my mother always said, there's nothing wrong with falling in love with a rich man. So I'm waiting for mine. Hello, are you out there? So guys, you really have a date with destiny here when it comes to your wealth and abundance here. So keep your eyes open, pay attention to your energy, and again, who makes your fire burn brighter, because they're going to take you to that place. And if you're able to ignite that flame in yourself, like pay attention to that too. Like what activity, you know, makes your heart sing, and that'll take you there. Very, very interesting read for you guys. Definitely have a date with your wealth destiny coming in here soon. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wrap it up and just say many blessings. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.